I bet David Land's the type of person to do this during the national anthem. Yep, this is how we're starting off today. I could be talking about the race that's coming up at Kansas. I should be talking about the race that comes up at Kansas. But no. Today, we are literally discussing the disrespect of the national anthem, the disrespect of the veterans in the United States of America and the NASCAR community. So, yesterday, tweets started happening from the Stalin of racing. I mean, he's so damn knowledgeable, except when it comes to stock cars, David Land. He's like, maybe, since I don't know how to edit, I'm just gonna basically say what was in that tweet. Basically, the whole idea of everybody pulling over after stage 2 just to have a little break or a halftime show is like a gimmick instead of honoring the dead veterans. Bruh, they're doing it the day before Veterans Day. Sorry, not Veterans, Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day weekend. How can you say that type of shit and say, oh, they're not patriotic, they're just using this as a gimmick? How about we all should kneel during the national anthem? Listen, David Land. You know my DMs are open. We've spoken in DMs. You can answer me back to your rebuttal for this. My grandpa served this country. I'm gonna go with an assumption that nobody in your family served. My grandpa went through a lot of trauma and lost his legs after the war. Recently died in 2015. I don't think this man Mr. Land has ever been to a military funeral. I don't know if he's ever seen an American flag that's on a coffin besides a movie. I don't know if he's ever seen the 21 gun salute live. I honestly don't know if he actually, and I can't stress this enough, I don't know if he actually understands why bagpipes play at funerals. I mean, come on, dude. Seriously? I'm not poo-pooing the Indy 500 and their new fastest 33 rule that's going to come out in 2020. I'm not poo-pooing that. I'm not poo-pooing F1. I mean, this is the same guy that had an issue. Hey, I don't want everybody burned out on the bricks. And why is it there? Why is it there? And the best is you have people agreeing with this man. Like, people forgot what Memorial Day is about. You see, those people that go to work for you while you're sleeping, while I get to make a video, while you get to go to work, whatever you're doing, they're literally fighting for us, or training to fight for us. You can't say thank you. You can't be like, okay, I'm gonna wash my hands of the situation. It's for the military. Let's just respect them. Let's give them a clap and say thank you. No, we're debating, oh, this shouldn't be in the race. No, this shouldn't be. It's Memorial Day weekend. And yes, I know we got pre-race stuff, but so does everybody else that isn't F1. Actually, wait, F1 does have pre-race stuff, but not as much as what we do. Point is, like, it's Memorial Day weekend. If Indy 500 wanted to, after the race, made everybody sing God Bless America, I'd be all for it. Why? Because of the weekend that it is. Why? Because people serve this country and some don't get a chance to come home. Some do. I've got friends that are dead who served. I've got family who are dead that served. I got friends that are still alive who serve. And idiots like Mr. Land and the rest of the NASCAR community who agrees with him, this is what I think. That's what I think. That's what you're doing to this country. That's what you're doing to everybody who supports the troops. These guys don't ask for shit, except when they come back, just to treat them like a human being and show some respect. This is disrespect. Like, and best part about all of this is, I actually have to agree with Eric Estep. For the first time in like 6 months, I have to agree with him. David Land is like the Grinch that stole Christmas. David Land is like a very weak version of Debo. Like a very weak version of Debo when it comes to talking about NASCAR. Yes, dude, you are very, very knowledgeable when it comes to sports cars. You are very knowledgeable when it comes to Indy cars. When it comes to NASCAR, yes, I know there's criticism. Yes, I know the package sucks. But the rest of it, when it comes to this stuff, shut your goddamn mouth. Shut your goddamn mouth, David Land. If you want to talk, you know the Twitter DMs are open. We communicated on them before. I know you've seen my tweet, but refuse to say anything about it. You're getting lit up like a Christmas tree on Twitter because the world is finally seeing, hey, he's just somebody that cares about his money, that doesn't care about politics, don't care about humanity, none of this shit. And honestly, this is not to shame Mr. Land for his content. He has great content. But when you say something so idiotic, when people have literally died for the right for you to post stupid shit, please give them that respect. That a sport wants to literally do something real quick during the longest race of the year to honor them. Yeah, did I also mention that same sport has every troop that the driver is supporting on their windshield? Dead or alive. I bet he didn't know that, even though he watches the Coke 600 in disgust every year. And I wonder, if he's going to try to spin this out, make it look on his IndyCar red pill. No, man. No. You're just a joke. You're a fucking joke. You're even more of a bigger joke than Jenna Fryer before March. You're more of a joke than these relationships that start on Facebook on Monday and end on Thursday. Like, Mr. Land, I think you're very wrong. I think that your comments are offensive to people who have military members in their family, or to vets that may be home in deployment right now to see your stuff and be like, I fought for this guy. Is my work in vain if him and others feel the same way, that veterans shouldn't have any justification, or that the ones they have, which is very minute, shouldn't have more? Of course they do. What we should stop doing is stop bitching and complaining about everything. We always find a way to bitch and complain, but we can't. When someone actually says something that's sole goal isn't a gimmick, it's to try and honor the damn veterans, and you gotta poo-poo it, and then you gotta say, yeah, everybody should kneel during the national anthem too, like you think this is some type of joke? David Land, if you come to New York, give me your address, and we're gonna fight it out. You can put it on YouTube, you can put it on Twitch, Horoscope, whatever. Like, don't you disrespect my family like that? Don't you disrespect veterans like that? Don't you disrespect people that are no longer here, who gave all, paid the ultimate price for here? David Land, we can fight. We've talked on Twitters. You can answer your DMs. You can also answer my tweets if you're a little scaredy, because you know everybody's freaking killing you on Twitter, blah, 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 blah. You, me, any place in New York, whenever you're here, we can talk about it. We could fight about it. And then we could shake hands about it after you realize what you've done. Enjoy your day.